Well, the Golden State Warriors Summer League action is almost over. They might have one more game if they make the tournament. Yeah, that's a real thing. The NBA Summer League, and the Warriors were in this just a few years back. Maybe it was 2021. They have a championship. The top 4 teams make the tournament. The other 26 will play one more game, a consolation game. So we're going to find out what happens. But the Warriors did play Summer League today, and they beat the Knicks. It wasn't overly encouraging, though, at least from Yaxel Lendeborg's perspective. Easily his worst game since joining the Warriors. Good news is, despite offensively it being a meager output on his part, he still played a huge part in this victory. Some other guys did show up. There's one player in particular that, as I experienced puberty here, one guy in particular I thought did spectacular, and we'll talk about that. Draymond Green, did he put his foot in his mouth again? Maybe. It's going to be interesting when training camp opens how him and rookie Yaxel Lendeborg handle each other, and I'll explain what I mean as in today's episode. I want to make sure I actually have this this clip. I do. Draymond, what are you doing, buddy? I'll explain what I mean in just a second. We're powered by Sunrun. We're powered by FanDuel. Welcome to a Thursday Night Live edition of Golden Day. Hey now. Let's go. Welcome to the program. My name is Cyrus Saatsaz. You can follow me on Threads and Instagram at DogWild. Over on Twitter, my handle is at Surf Journalist. The program on both platforms at Golden Days Pod. As I mentioned a moment ago, we've got a couple sponsors on this program. First up, Sunrun. The premise is very simple. Do you want to save money? Do you want to have money in your pocket in terms of a promo? Sunrun's the company to do that. Get rid of your local electric utility. PG&E is the one we have here in Northern California. They exist anywhere you live in the country, most likely the world. And I'm guessing the theme is the same wherever you are. They're ripping you off. You'll see your rates increase arbitrarily with a simple note from the electric company going, sorry, get rid of those sorries. Take control of your power, literally, with Sunrun. If you're a homeowner and you don't have solar, don't wait, don't delay. They've got an incredible promo right now. 6 months are free, with the exception of one measly dollar you got to spend each month. You get $500 in your pocket. And after those 6 months are up, and the $500, by the way, literally a $500 promo where you sign up, you partner, you get those panels, and you get $500 in your pocket. That's it. It's that simple. And after those 6 months, when the promo expires, your monthly costs are still so much lower than what you're wasting now with your local electric utility. Don't delay. Go the right direction ethically. Detach from the grid. Stop relying on fossil fuels and sign up with independence, with lower costs, with money in your pocket, with Sunrun. Today's and the link, by the way, that QR code right there, or right in the description of our YouTube and or podcast page. Easy to find. Today's episode also brought to you by FanDuel, which has been providing lines for Summer League action. The Golden State Warriors came into this one tonight 5.5-point favorites, and they covered. Final score in Vegas, 87-77. The Golden State Warriors covering the spread, improving to 3-1 in official Summer League play as they await the results of other action, because a massive logjam of a tiebreak to determine who's going to be the top 4 teams will be determined by point differential. And we'll get into that in just 1 second. But the Warriors did win tonight, 87-77 over the reigning world champion New York Knickerbockers. That's their real full name. I kid you not. And again, they cover the spread. You can bet on all this stuff and so much more with our proud sports book, FanDuel. So as we welcome you to another episode of Golden Days, I think I might see our resident closer. Are we going to go back to the danger zone tonight? But again, our resident closer is an official Golden Dazer, and this person who may be misrepresenting themselves as our closer, Apex Sports Network. I don't see them being an official Golden Dazer. So until I see that handle turn green, if that's you, Shardall, I'm going to hesitate because I don't know if that's really you. That's how I knew it was you beforehand. You were an official Golden Dazer. Side note, if you ever want to be an official Golden Dazer, it means your comments in the chat are highlighted, so they pop out to me if you want some extra influence in terms of getting your word out there pertaining to the Golden State Warriors. The link is on our YouTube page. I think it's like $2.99 a month. You also get exclusive access to all our interviews 12 to 24 hours before the public. And Shardall was a Golden Dazer, and now he's not. So we'll find out if we're going to go back to the danger zone tonight. But I want to start with a brief recap of the Warriors and the Knicks. Again, easily, in my opinion, the worst performance by Yaxel Lendeborg since he came to the Golden State Warriors, since he was drafted by your Dubs. And the box score will reflect that. Just a low energy output game. He just did not look like someone who was engaged for most of the night. Wasn't diving for loose balls. Like the aggression, the hunger, the intensity just was not there. Like at least I've seen it and noticed in previous summer league games. And again, the box score reflects it. Yaxel finished with just 3 points tonight on one made three-pointer. Yaxel was 1 of 6 from deep. He was 1 of 9 from the field, that three-pointer being the only field goal and points he made. He also had 2 trips. Scratch that. I thought he had 2 trips to the free throw line, but now the box score is saying he doesn't. I could have swore just said that. Never mind. But yeah, 3 points total for Yaxel. Did have 6 rebounds, did have 6 assists, a number I always love seeing from any player, but especially a wing who's going to be counted on to do a whole bunch of different things for your Warriors this season. Also had a steal and 2 blocks. He was very active on the defensive end, especially in the second half. And that matters because Yaxel, with no time remaining in this game, had a block that normally you'd think, why are you doing that? You just made your winning margin from go down from 10 to 8. Big deal. Well, again, to determine who the final 4 teams are in Summer League that moves on to the tournament, the tiebreakers are determined by point differential. Oh, that is Shardall. Look at that. See, and if you become a Golden Dazer, your text in the chat is green, is highlighted. Oh, we're going to the danger zone tonight. Oh, I haven't heard from Shardall in a while. I'm glad he's doing well. Shardall, I'm going to send you the link very soon. Don't worry. In fact, why don't I do that right now? But going back to Yaxel, that block made a difference between the Warriors winning by 10 instead of 8. And maybe that'll play a part. The only website that has they updated it. Okay, good. So right now, I was going to say the only website that has the Summer League standings is the NBA.com, and they did not update it the last time I looked, like 3 minutes ago, to reflect the Warriors winning. Now they do. So we can all take a look at the standings together. And let's do that. And because I wouldn't mind seeing the Warriors carry some positive momentum from a team making the Summer League tournament, the Final Four, hell, maybe even winning the Summer League championship. And they're in the running for that. And here are the updated standings right now. The Lakers will likely end up being the only team to come out of Summer League undefeated, finishing Summer League play in Vegas 4-0. The Atlanta Hawks entering tonight's action were 3-0, but they just scored 2 measly first quarter points in their final game. I forgot who they're playing right now. I guess let me look up the schedule. I can figure that out right now. The Hawks currently at this moment, they're playing the Grizzlies in Summer League action, and they scored 2 first quarter points, 2 in the entire first quarter. They're about to go to the half right now. Memphis leads that game 47-22. So Atlanta's going to drop to 3-1, most likely. I mean, they could come back as well. Who the hell knows? But let's say, for the sake of argument, the game's trend continues. An Atlanta Hawks team that scored just 2 first-quarter points. They're about to have just 22, maybe 24, 25 first-half points. They're going to drop to 3-1. So the Lakers will finish Summer League regular season play, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know. They'll finish Summer League non-tournament play undefeated, 4-0 in first place out of all 30 teams. So now but this behind them in the standings is a massive logjam. So presuming Atlanta drops to 3-1 and they lose today's game, and Memphis, by the way, would improve to 3-1, beating the Hawks, the margin of victory between the Grizzlies and the Hawks will matter because, again, differential is going to determine what the tiebreak is. So Atlanta entering today's game had a plus 15.3. That's going to change drastically. The Houston Rockets currently have a plus 10.3. They're done playing. That's going to stand. The Warriors are currently 4th with a plus 6.3. And again, if that shouldn't matter much because they're currently behind the Atlanta Hawks in the standings. So even if the Hawks lose, but they have a better point differential than the Warriors, they're already ahead of them in the standings. So we don't have to worry about them coming from behind. The Warriors are 4th right now in the Summer League standings. The teams behind them, they don't have to worry about Phoenix or Boston or Orlando. They all finished 3-1, but their Summer League season is over, and their differentials are lower than the Warriors. So the teams the Warriors still have to worry about, the Memphis Grizzlies, who have a point differential of 4.7. The Warriors have a point differential of 6.3, and Memphis right now is beating the shit out of the Atlanta Hawks. So the Warriors might get passed up by Memphis. The Denver Nuggets have one more game to play. They're 2-1. Their differential is plus 3.7. The Raptors, also 2-1, also with a differential of 3.7. And is that it? That's it. All right. So the Warriors are very much in the running here to make it into the Final Four. Forgive me for nerding out and caring about this stuff. So they're going to await what Memphis, Denver, and Toronto do. And again, how badly Memphis beats Atlanta will play a part in this. The Atlanta Hawks, again, entering tonight, have a plus 15.3. And if they lose as expected, that's going to go down clearly. But how much? Is that going to go down where below the Warriors 6.3? Is it going to stay above that? And then Memphis, who is currently at plus 4.7, but they're leading the Atlanta Hawks the last time I looked by 25 points. Let me get an update on that game really quickly here. And side note, Toronto is going to play Miami. Denver will play Portland. And that'll clear up the standings a little bit more. But this game between Memphis and Atlanta, I believe they're at the half now, and Memphis leads 51-22. If anybody in the chat is interested in doing the research on what that score has to be in order for the Warriors to survive, have at it. And if you get it in time to for us to read it on the show, we'll address it. And side note, by the way, Shardal, I love you too. Our longtime Golden Dazer, 19 months and counting. Bravo, brother. Thank you for the support. So that's Yaxel Lendeborg's performance for you for the night. Again, not overwhelming, not blowing you out of your seats. The 6 rebounds, the 6 assists, the 1 steal, the 2 blocks. Those were nice. He also only had 1 turnover, which I believe is a Summer League low for Yaxel Lendeborg. So not bad, kid. Not bad with the exception of the shot not falling. One player who was fantastic, and he suffered a hand injury in this game early and thankfully was able to shake it off. Did get me concerned there for a second. And that player that I'm referencing, am I still sharing my screen? I apologize. Is LJ Cryer, who had an off night the Warriors last game in their loss to the Grizzlies. He bounced back tonight. LJ Cryer, our FanDuel player of the game, thanks largely to a team-leading 17-point performance tonight. LJ's shot was on fire. I believe he was just 1 of 7 from deep last game. Tonight, LJ Cryer responds with a 5 of 12 shooting performance from beyond the arc. He only had 1 field goal attempt inside the 3-point line, made that, but 5 of 12, that's good for 41.7%. You want that, you like that, you take that. Cryer added 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals in this one. Did commit 4 turnovers, but those turnovers did not ultimately impact the difference in this game. Maybe it impacted the margin a little bit, and that, again, does matter. But LJ Cryer, 17 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 of 12 shooting from deep, adds 2 steals. He's our FanDuel player of the game. Bravo, LJ Cryer. Side note for you longtime Golden Dazers who are aware that we have been trying to get LJ on the show. The buck was passed to the Golden State Warriors. They're now handling all the booking and just decrease the odds considerably for LJ coming on the show. Who knows? I'm still going to try, but now I have to go through the Warriors. His agent no longer in control of that. I'd love to get LJ on the show soon. We will try. What's your handle here? Fable JVC. Sorry for sounding like I was studying there. It was a Fable. Writing, is LJ okay? That looked bad when it happened. Yeah, it happened early. It did look bad. I was a little concerned as well. It happened early in the game, and thankfully LJ Cryer shook it off and kept playing. And he poured it. That happened very early in the game as well, the hand injury. So he should be okay. Shardall, yes. He's asking in our chat, am I going to be the closer tonight? Yes, you are. Let me actually share. Let me email that link to you right now. I posted it in the chat as well, but I'll happily provide an email link for the man responsible for the danger zone. We haven't been in the danger zone in a while. Maybe, I guess Shardall had to wait for things to cool down before things were dangerous enough without adding the zone to it. No, I'm just kidding. He wrote that he's been working a lot at Great America, located right next to the San Francisco 49ers practice and playing facilities. Shardall, you have the link now. We'll see you soon. But going back to the Warriors, I actually wrote some notes from this game. Besides LJ being awesome, besides Yaxel being a bit of a disappointment, Leger Jones played a lot of minutes tonight. Will Richard was DNP'd. Who knows why? This happens regularly. Not just with second-year players, with rookies as well. The Sacramento Kings, Mark Haynes, our very own, breaking the news that Darius Acuff Jr. has been shut down by the Sacramento Kings. He's not going to play in their final summer league game. Teams do this. It could be worry over injury. It's who knows what the reasoning is. No reason announced for Will Richard to not play today. But Leger Jones got the start in place. And I was paying close attention to the second-round pick by the Warriors. Yaxel, their first-round pick, Leger Jones, their second-round pick out of Florida State. And he got some points. He was third on the team in scoring tonight, 13 points. He had some buckets in this one that were pivotal in terms of timing. And there was one highlight-worthy play where Yaxel set up Leger Jones for a fast break transition alley-oop. But the kid needs work. And what I wrote down on my notes in the first quarter of this game, Leger looked off. He got blocked on a fast break. The Warriors were in transition. And the reason why I consider this noteworthy is because Yaxel Lendeborg, and side note, Yaxel was not the only one open on this play. This was a 3-on-1 fast break. And what Leger revealed to me on this particular possession is a lack of awareness, a lack of peripherals. He had 2 dudes wide open, particularly Yaxel Lendeborg right behind him. It would have been the perfect assist for a Yaxel slam. Leger, however, decides, I'm just going to take this all the way myself. And it was apparent from the beginning of that fast break that he did not have a step on his defender. There was only one move to make here, and that was pass it. Leger forced the shot instead of giving it to a wide open Yaxel Lendeborg, who was running right behind him. It would have been a beautiful fast break, slam dunk play. Instead, Leger forces it. He gets blocked, turnover. Knicks get the ball back. It was an ugly look. And look, that's just one possession. I'm not someone who judges players based on single possessions here and there. But what I don't like about Leger Jones so far is the footwork is a little clumsy. His athleticism is average at best, and the shot is not pretty. Leger Jones tonight was, in terms of 3-point shooting, 0 of 4, 6 of 16 from the field total. Again, did have 13 points, 4 boards. Just 1 assist, did have 3 steals. Defensively, he had moments where he looked good and had a turnover as well. Leger, and I talk about him extensively because there is a possibility he's going to make the final roster, largely because maybe if the Warriors don't get LeBron James, we'll talk about that in just a second. They have 12 of their 14 roster positions filled. We have no idea what they're going to do with those final 2. And Leger might get one of those 2 spots. If he does, don't expect minutes for him unless they literally have no one else to play. And if we do see minutes from Leger Jones, NBA minutes, don't expect much. This kid has a lot of work to do, and I don't know if the athleticism is there for him to become a solid player long term. Very early to tell. This is just summer league action, and you know, a lot can change between now and then. This is just my first impressions of Leger after 4 Summer League games in Vegas and a handful at the California Classic. One player who statistically did a hell of a lot better tonight than he did last game as well is Graham Ike, the big who's been their starting center for these games. Graham Ike out of Wyoming and Gonzaga. He had a decent game tonight, second on the team in scoring with 15 points. He added 9 rebounds, also had 3 assists. He does look for his teammates routinely. Defensively, had 3 blocks and a steal as well. 4 of 10 shooting from the field, which from a big, not a good number, 40%. But Graham Ike is a guy, just my take. I'm going to share some more opinions here. Forgive me. I don't think he's NBA ready. I don't know if he'll ever be NBA ready. There is one dude on the New York Knicks who was causing the Warriors some considerable problems tonight. His name is Liam Robbins. I think he's out of Vanderbilt. He's been in the NBA for a couple years now, undrafted. And this dude, what sticks out for him, and Liam Robbins was the starting center. He played center for the Knicks tonight. He's a big guy, 7'1". Think of big country with the Grizzlies. Once upon a time, Bryant Reeves out of Oklahoma, like a big dude. And his size alone was causing some significant issues, not just for Graham Ike, but also for Yaxel Lendeborg. Like there were quite a few possessions where Yaxel should have scored, should have been playmaking. But simply because of this guy, Liam Robbins' size, Yaxel was stifled. And it was another reminder that I don't think Yaxel Lendeborg is ready to play small ball 4. I don't think sure as shit he's ready to play center. And you know Steve Kerr will likely do that with him. Yaxel Lendeborg right now is a wing. He's a surefire 3. I know I sound like a broken record because this is almost identical to what I was saying about the last Warriors draft pick that I got really excited for. I won't even say his name. Let's see if we can go a whole episode without bringing up his name once. His initials are JK. But he's a wing, okay? He is not someone who's physically ready to handle true NBA men. Case in point, Liam Robbins of the New York Knicks, who's a nobody. But just because he's a huge dude, Yaxel had issues. And if you're in the Summer League and you're having problems with 7'1" centers who are likely not going to be playing in the NBA, who are just in Summer League because of their size, you've got work to do. Or you're just not built to handle players that large. You're a wing. And that's also why I look at Graham Ike and I think he needs work. Because Graham Ike, if he was NBA ready, would not be battling with a guy like Liam Robbins for possessions and rebounds. And he wouldn't struggle with that. Yet that's what happened with Graham Ike. So this is where you start through observation skills, you start determining which players out of Summer League might be legit earth shakers and which ones are not there yet. And with Yaxel Lendeborg, just my 2 cents, he ain't ready to play inside. He is not ready to bang it with NBA bigs. He's just not there yet. I'm not saying he can't be there. He himself has admitted that one of the first things he learned when he got to the NBA is that the speed and the physicality is clearly different, and he needs to work on those two things. And he's going to get there. I love this kid, but this was a lesson for him and a reminder, I think, to anyone watching, need some work with strength. And Steve Kerr needs to remember he is not an NBA power forward or center. He is a small forward, especially in today's NBA, where size is more and more relevant. So that's my takeaway. I had one other thing in my notes. And Yaxel, one last thing. Defensively, and this is a good transition to the Draymond Green piece, get your hands up when you're defending. I don't know how many possessions tonight I saw where Yaxel Lendeborg, ultimately, whether it was through switches, whether it was maybe just the guy who was assigned to defend, but Knicks players were putting up three-point shots time and again, and Yaxel would chase the three-point shooter down and keep his hands at his hips. Put those hands up. Even if you're not going to get the block, the obstruction of eyesight alone could impact the shot. And again, that's something that maybe he needs to learn with time. Maybe it was just those random few possessions that I noticed it, and he doesn't typically do that. But I saw it on 3 possessions. That was more than enough for me to look at Yaxel and from a fundamental level, think to myself, damn, this kid just needs some coaching in terms of providing more of a presence defensively than what you're doing now. You got to get your hands up to contest these three-point shots. Even if you have no chance in hell of blocking it, just the fear factor that you're putting into that shooter's mind that maybe a block is possible, not to mention if your hand is up and that includes your arm and you could keep that shit in front of the shooter's face, now you're presenting an impediment visually. And again, this is stuff that you get taught young in life playing basketball. So that part of Yaxel's defense, I was not particularly excited about. But again, it's summer league, and we'll see what happens when training camp starts. And that leads to Draymond Green, who's just running his mouth on his podcast, was saying some crazy shit. Tim Hardaway, former Warriors legend, who, side note, recently changed his mind and agreed to give his number 10 that got retired by the Miami Heat to his son, Tim Hardaway Jr. He originally was saying, no, that's my number. I'm not bringing that number down, even if it's for my son. He backtracked. Who knows if mom got involved. But I bring Tim Hardaway up because I'm going to bring him on the show again soon. He's a phenomenal guy. Behind the scenes, he's just a riot. He's a comic. And I bring his name up, Tim Hardaway's, in this case. Well, partly because of the number thing. He gave his number to his son, Tim Hardaway Jr., number 10. And Draymond Green on his podcast, I think yesterday, said that if LeBron James comes to the Warriors, LeBron would give him his number 23, and he would take the number 5 because 2 + 3 = 5. That was his reasoning for it. But another reason why I brought Tim Hardaway Jr. up is because on his podcast, I mean, who doesn't have a podcast these days? But he mentioned that NBA players during the season should not have podcasts. And I wholeheartedly agree with him. Focus on the game. Focus on the job that's paying you money. And Timmy, 100% with you. We're going to get Tim back on the show again soon. It's been too long. Yeah, ditch the podcast. What good is it doing for you? Now, in Draymond's case, maybe he is making good money off there. Maybe this is a good setup for him to transition to a professional broadcasting role when he does retire in 5-10 years, whenever that is. I feel like all these players now just stick around forever. But Draymond, in this particular clip, talked about new Warriors rookie Yaxel Lendeborg. And the topic of discussion was Yaxel in jest saying, I can't remember what the program was. He was being interviewed, and he basically made a pitch to LeBron James. And Draymond Green decided to make fun of the pitch. He decided to make fun of the rookie for saying, what's the point? He mocked him. Anyways, let's listen to Draymond. And again, I am fascinated to see how this relationship unfolds when training camp starts it doesn't seem like these two players have met each other yet or even communicated. It seems like every means of communicating back and forth is being done through socials and podcasts and shit like that. Not a healthy way to start. Draymond, just reach out to your rookie, man. Like, why are you doing this? This whole like passive aggressive. Here are my thoughts, Rook, and we'll settle this when I see you. See him now. What are you waiting for? Go to Vegas, man. Anyways, here is Draymond Green again, possibly putting his foot in his mouth, telling his rookie that your pitch for LeBron James was essentially a failure. Here is Draymond Green.
A lot of people I saw like, oh man, Yaxel gave his pitch to LeBron. Like, what about his pitch? And he said, I know you don't like rookies that much, but I'm not the average rookie. If you're looking to play with the greatest shooter of all time and Draymond, we'll be glad to have you. Is the pitch too weak or too strong? I don't know. I think the pitch is pointless. You know, but it's fine. Training camp is coming soon enough, and you got to rein the rookie in a little bit. Teach him a few things. Training camp's coming soon enough. Yeah, training camp will be here pretty soon, and I think you all know why I'm hitting that training camp. And yeah, it'll get here soon enough, Yaks. Enjoy all your media. Training camp's on the way. It'll be here before you know it. Summer will be gone. Training camp will be here, and the journey starts. And yeah, Yaks, it's on the way.
Apologies, I was muted there for a second. Like, what is the point of this? Unless this is a running joke between the two, given Yaxel's a Michigan guy, Draymond's a Michigan State guy. Great. So you just basically belittled your teammate's pitch to bring LeBron James, calling it pointless. And side note, that messaging did get back to Yaxel Lendeborg. I do not see a like a multimedia element where we can hear from Yaxel in terms of what he said specifically, and maybe like the mannerisms, but he did say it to a reporter. He did hear that clip and respond, and he basically sounded nervous. I'm trying to find the verbatim quote. Here it is. So the San Francisco Chronicle published this, and here is what Yaxel said when he heard about Draymond's comments. He said, quote, "I got a little nervous," he said, laughing. "I don't know what he's talking about, man. He could be hinting at a lot of different things. Hopefully it's not the rookie hazing. I hope we keep that at a minimum. I hope it's just like, yeah, I got you. This is what you should and shouldn't do. So I'm a little worried, but hopefully everything goes well," unquote. And again, I would have liked to see the multimedia element of it, like meaning like actually hearing the reflection of his tone, his facial expressions. This could all be entirely lighthearted, but is it helping? Is this going to be productive for the relationship? I don't know. Could be all. What's the old adage about all ado about nothing? Is that how you say it? Or this could be something. I mean, Yaxel's a brash kid himself. I mean, are we going to see like just two bulls butting heads? I don't know. We're going to find out. But hopefully Draymond, as the considerably older adult in the room, routinely takes the high road. That's all I can personally hope for. John Holmes in the chat, who side note had a whole bunch of quotes in our chat before the show even started, ripping on Draymond for those exact words. John Holmes, maybe the porn star, I'm going to guess not, but who knows, writing, "Could be why Yaxel had a bad night. He was distracted." Cal L adding, "Kuminga had to deal with 4.5 years of this shit." Kuminga's such a quiet, like introvert, that I don't think it affected Kuminga all that much. And truthfully, from everything I heard behind the scenes, Draymond was always very supportive of Kuminga. But Yaxel's a different breed, man. Yaxel's an extrovert. Yaxel runs his mouth. He's outgoing. We'll find out how training camp goes with these two. But again, I don't know if it's good luck. So by the end of the night, I think we're going to find out if the Warriors will make the Summer League tournament. If not, they're going to play one more game, and that one final game is going to represent the consolation game is what the NBA calls it. Side note, the link is in the chat if anybody wants to join us before we go into the danger zone. I see Chardal waiting patiently in the green room. And for those of you who are new to the show and you're asking yourself, what the hell is this danger zone thing? It's just a little fun we have at the end of every show with our resident closer, Chardal Gupta. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. That's why we save it for the end of the show. But Chardal makes me laugh, and he makes some folks out there laugh as well. Love the kid. So he's getting a kid. I call him that. He's, I think, 30 by now. Chardal's going to tell us how old he is in just a second. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the Warriors on Thursday, July 16th. Opa, all of you are staying cool out there. And again, we'll have one more Summer League show, maybe two. If the Warriors make that tournament, then maybe they have two more Summer League games to go, the semifinal and the championship. But if they don't make that Final Four, we'll have one more Summer League post-game show before we enter like a month and a half of just nothingness. And the plans for the program during that spell, guests. That's where we're going to reach out to all the Tim Hardaway being a prime example. Timmy, I'm going to bug you to come on the show soon. Need some guests this summer. So we're about to enter the summer doldrums, but we're not there yet. I got a little more Summer League action to play. And the Warriors, the most interesting Summer League I've been watching in 5 years. And Yaxel, despite a low scoring game tonight, I'm still absolutely pumped that he's a part of the Warriors. I appreciate the size that it brings as well. All right. Again, these some of these shows in the summer are short and very sweet. We haven't gone to the danger zone in a minute here, but we're going there tonight. Without any further ado, let's go into that danger zone. Be warned, it's dangerous.
Stay at home, son.
Chardal, Ben Stiller's been all over the news since you last came on. Your inspiration.
He's my inspiration. Ben Stiller's my inspiration for coming on the show.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Hi, Sai. I'm doing great. How are you doing? On this Thursday evening, as the Golden State Warriors take down the New York Knicks 87-77 in the last game of the Summer League from the Cox Pavilion in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the campus of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, the place the college where Patrick McCaw played.
Good information. Random information. Patty McCaw, fine Irish lad, played at Vegas. He's a running rebel.
He played at UNLV.
Okay, what is Patty McCaw doing these days? Fine Irish lad.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
You don't know where Patty McCaw is these days?
I don't know where Patrick McCaw is these days.
Let me look him up. I'm curious. Patty McCaw, former Golden State Warriors champion, and then he decided he didn't like the way he was being used by the Warriors. He goes to Toronto and then wins a second straight championship. Did he win 2 rings with the Warriors or 1? I can't remember. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
So let me look it up here. I have his whole bio now. So Patty McCaw.
I don't understand. I don't understand what LeBron James. He's still making decision where he wants to go. Like LeBron, it doesn't take too much time to decide where you want to go. Pick a team that you want to go to and stick with it. He's still in a standout. Like he's still like pondering where he wants to go. Like it doesn't take that much. It's not that difficult. Just pick a team, LeBron, where you want to go. If you want to come to the Warriors, come to the Warriors. Come to the Bay. We want you.
By the way, I want to add Patty McCaw, fine Irish lad. He played 2 championship teams with the Warriors, and then won a 3rd straight ring with the Raptors in 2019. He hasn't been in the NBA since 2021. In regards to LeBron James, Chardal, I only have one thing to say to LeBron for again, he's the Steve Kerr of NBA players. Dude loves his attention. He loves to be the center of the universe. He defines what narcissism is. And I only have one message for LeBron in lieu of him holding up this whole damn the remainder of free agency. I only have one message, and that is
fuck you.
Yeah. LeBron. Here, I have another message for you, LeBron.
Fuck you.
And here's I got another one on top of that.
Oh, hey, you.
And I don't know, Chardol, if you heard Adam Silver today at some panel. I don't know what the hell this panel was, but even he is frustrated because apparently all the TV networks in the league, they're waiting on LeBron's decision to determine the TV schedule. And they can't do that until LeBron James makes a decision. This is a true story. I'm with you, Chardol. It is frustrating. Do you want LeBron on the Warriors, Chardol?
I really want LeBron on the Warriors. You know what this whole thing with LeBron picking a team that he wants to get traded to? It's kind of like in college football when they have 3 hats on the table. There's 3 hats that he's sitting down and he's deciding, should I go to Arizona State University? Should I go to Michigan, or should I go to Berkeley? And then he's basically deciding which college he wants to go to. That's exactly what LeBron James is doing.
Sure, I like that
he has multiple teams he wants to get traded to, and he's deciding that should I go here? Should I go to Cleveland? Should I go to Miami? Or should I go to Golden State? And Golden State's probably out of the picture already because he's probably hashed it out already. He's not going to Golden State.
I just love the fact, Chardol, that you gave it some thought for just a split second there and then determined Michigan, Berkeley. That's a good comp. Good job. Same colors, similar levels of prestige as research institutions. Good job thinking that up. So you do want LeBron coming to the Warriors, but you're frustrated by
LeBron James would be a really good fit on Golden State because if he comes here, LeBron James and Steph Curry were both all-stars. They were born in the same hospital. I mean, so there is clearly
same day.
There's clearly a reason why Golden State Warriors fans want LeBron James to come over to play in the Bay.
Do you agree with Ray Enderman, who writes, if the Warriors get LeBron James and don't win a championship, it is a stain on both Steph and LeBron's legacy? Your thoughts, Chardol?
If they get LeBron and they don't get a chip, it is a stain on Curry and LeBron's legacy.
Agreed. And it just occurred to me, like, your segment's supposed to have music. It's been so long since you've been on. Where have you been, Chardol? Are you a madman just working? Are you a workaholic?
So I was busy. I was working the past days. So I wasn't able to come on and be your closer. But I wasn't working today, so I was able to come on and be your closer.
And the work you're doing is at
Great America.
Paramount's Great America?
No, it's California's Great America. Paramount's Great America is the old name.
Okay.
It went through 3 name changes. It was
first
Marriott,
it was just Great America.
It was
right?
Marriott's Great America. Then it was Paramount's Great America. Then it was California's Great America.
What about Six Flags Great America? Didn't it have that name at one point?
It's Six Flags Great America, but we still call it California's Great America. It's under the name of Six Flags.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's like 4 names then.
4.
And then 5 if you count the Nothing when it first opened up all those decades ago. It was just Great America.
I actually went to when it was Paramount's Great America. I actually took a field trip with my school to Paramount's Great America, and I rode. There were many rides that had an old name. Like Top Gun is Flight Deck now. Top Gun from the movie Top Gun.
Yes. Why rename it? Is it because of Paramount being gone?
So because Top Gun was under Paramount's, but when they didn't have the licensing rights for Paramount's they had to change it to Flight Deck.
Do they still have the Grizzly?
They have the Grizzly. They have everything. Still.
I'm amazed termites have not eaten that thing up. It's a wooden roller coaster.
That's the oldest wooden roller coaster.
It's older than the boardwalks?
It's the old I think the Giant Dipper is the oldest roller coaster.
So why did you just a second ago say the Grizzly was the oldest? You just forgot? You forgot about the Giant Dipper?
They say that the Grizzly is the oldest wooden roller coaster. They're just saying it. Maybe they don't know the Giant Dipper is also a good roller coaster in the boardwalk.
Is it weird that the South Bay is Santa Cruz part of the South Bay?
Santa Cruz is part of the South Bay.
Is it weird that the South Bay has the 2 oldest wooden roller coasters in the world?
The allegedly? Giant Dipper and then the Grizzly?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to hear about that.
Especially considering the South Bay is supposed to be like the tech hub of the world, but it's full of janky, crickety wooden roller coasters. Make that make sense.
So you should there's this really fun game that you should play. It's called
73-9?
It's called the stick game. Have you played the stick game?
No. What is the stick game?
So basically the stick game is these athletes when they're training, they're sticks, and then there's a countdown. There's it counts down from 3, 2, 1. And then you have to grab as many sticks they fall. You have to catch them. It's basically a hand-eye coordination agility game where you have to grab the sticks as they fall.
Okay.
And some people have hard time with that. Like as they fall, you're supposed to be quick and grab them.
Are you good at it? Are you good at it?
No. The problem, the reason why I'm not, why I won't be good at it, because I get intimidated when there's a countdown. When it counts on from 3 all the way to 1, and it builds a little bit of anticipation for anybody who does it. You're anticipating what's gonna happen. Anytime there's a countdown, you're like, what is gonna happen? Like, what am I gonna do? I gotta grab all these sticks.
I hear you. Too much pressure. I get it. It's too much pressure.
I do not like to be put under pressure.
I know. And who does, right?
Yeah.
I guess some people do, but most people don't. I feel you on that. Speaking of pressure, I know you're feeling it when you're taking your dance lessons. Is that still going on? Are you still committed to dancing with these hot little fine Betties and getting your grind on?
I'm working, so I'm not able to attend my dance lessons. So they're on hiatus right now.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Cause they got me working like 4 to 5 days in a week, and all those dance lessons I missed them because I told them that I gotta work. I can't come. I have to put it on a hiatus.
The man is always trying to bring you down, man. The man is always trying to bring you down, Chardal. All you want to do is get a little grind on with a fine ballerina, honey, and instead you got to work for the man.
We got a comment from JJ Lee-K3H. He says, I'm at Great America once a week. That park is on its last legs. Rides malfunctioning every day. They're shutting it down next year for a parking lot in a shopping plaza.
Is that true?
They're doing that. They're going to tear the park down and build real estate on the land.
Oh, that's sad.
And we're going to be closing out, and we're going to be closing after 2027. They're going to build houses on the land.
Better than commercial lots, like better than office buildings. We need houses, so but that's still kind of sad, man.
We got a comment from Caldal LXX6E. He says, so Chardal can't hit a game-winning shot because he's scared of countdowns.
What do you want to react to that? I wasn't going to highlight that, but
no, for me, when in the NBA when there's countdowns, it's actually pretty fun for you to hit a buzzer beater with the clock running down.
So is it more the pressure of waiting on other people or competing with other people? Is that where
it's the pressure of seeing other people in that sense of anticipation and pressure.
By the way, JJ Lee, if you're at Great America once a week, why have you not said hello to Chardal yet? Chardal, you work in the games area, correct?
I work in the games department.
JJ Lee, what are you waiting for? I want testimonials from people who give you a shout out. I'd really love it if women came up to you and just and took off their top. That would be phenomenal.
In the games department,
that, Chardal. Yes.
When I work in the games department and when I see my supervisors walking by and I mention that a game is rigged, my supervisors do not like that word. They do not like you saying that things are rigged. Like they don't appreciate that. Like they don't like you to hear that word. Like you're saying that word.
Wait, are they? Hold on, Chardal. Are they sensitive?
They're saying it's rigged. They're saying it's rigged.
Are they
like
sensitive?
You're not gonna.
Hold on. Are they sensitive about the word rigged because people are rigging games there?
No, they're sensitive because people are rigging the games. So they're not. They don't feel confident about using that word.
Okay. Can people rig the games there?
They try to, but
I see.
But they're going to get in trouble.
Are you the line of defense?
I'm the line of defense. I stopped that.
I
stopped that.
I like it. Do you stop them physically? Like, do you get your hands dirty?
I don't get physical. I don't get physical.
Okay. Do you just point at them and say thief? Thief!
No, I just tell them by my words.
And blow a whistle?
I just use my words and tell them.
Oh, I'm so sorry you haven't had your dance lessons, dude. Yeah. That must break your freaking heart. These little Bettys, these little ballerina Bettys, and you get to grind on them once a week. Your parents must love you.
My parents love me for
privileges
paying
like
for
that.
all my dance lessons.
Absolutely.
They,
when is your birthday, Chardol? Are you 30 years old yet?
October 1996.
So October, that's when you turn 30. They call that Dirty 30. Have you ever heard that?
Dirty 30, what does that mean?
I don't know what it means, but that's just what they call 30th birthdays typically. Are you going to get down and dirty on your 30th birthday? What's the plan? I'm
going to get down and dirty on my 30th. I'm going to go to Vegas.
Hey now. Beautiful.
When I go to Great America and I play the basketball games, and like when guests are not coming, we can literally shoot around and shoot balls and stuff like that. Some people have said I look like Steph Curry when I'm dribbling the ball through my legs and shooting a floater.
People say you look like Steph Curry.
I'm like Steph Curry.
Chardol,
and I did a one on, like, there was this guest and he played me 1-on-1 and he lost the ball. I was getting up in his face and doing defense, and he lost the ball. I stole the ball from him. He lost control of the ball. He lost it, and then he gave me a high five after that.
Chardol, well, I'm glad you got the high five. J. Lee
No,
writes,
he gave me a high five after that. I was getting up on my man and I stole the ball from him.
Good job.
And then I might have shot it for a 3-pointer or something like that. I don't know.
JJ Lee says he normally or she only goes there normally for the games, but then adds, Chardol, which arcade games are you at?
I'm at all of them.
Okay. So just that whole area.
That whole area I'm there.
All right. So you're roving, and are you a manager? Are you like in charge?
I'm a games associate.
Okay, games associate. I like that associate title. Look at you. That's like management.
I'm like management.
Respect. Chardol, Brandon Ayuk. There's a show. There's a gentleman on our chat, 49ers minded. He also has a very entertaining Niners show. Who's been filling me in on this whole Brandon Ayuk thing. Apologies to the audience for quickly shifting gears to the Niners. Let me finish. Hold on. And so I think where we're at with Brandon Ayuk is he might be bipolar or have something similar in terms of serious mental issues. And I bring that up because you need to confirm if this is true, Chardol. Is it true that Brandon Ayuk cannot be waived by the 49ers unless he signs some sort of document with the Players Association? I forgot what the document is, but basically, like, the ball is in Ayuk's hands, and he's just not doing it. He fired his agent. Is all this shit true? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Brandon Ayuk is one of the most controversial figures in the NFL right now. Like, he's making all these videos on social media. He's getting up there. He's making a spectacle out of himself. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he wants to go to the Commanders. Like, why do you want to go to the Commanders? Jaden Daniels doesn't like you. He doesn't like Jaden Daniels.
Not
doesn't
anymore.
Like you.
Not anymore.
He doesn't like you. Like, why are you meddling? Like, Jaden Daniels doesn't like you. Why are you meddling in that? He's already told you that he doesn't like you.
But is it true, Chardol, that the Niners can't waive him because he won't sign this document? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I don't know about the document, but
Hold on.
Like, he doesn't want to sign the document. I'm like, why don't you not want to sign the document? Like, you don't even know what the document is. You're probably signing something you don't even know what you're signing.
It's here. This is what I was told. The Niners can't release him until he applies for reinstatement with the NFL. That's the document. He needs to apply to be reinstated, and until he does that, the Niners can't release him. Do you know anything about that or no?
I don't. I have no idea about that.
Do you think Brandon Ayuk needs serious help?
Brandon Ayuk needs serious help.
Yeah.
Because he's digging himself into a massive hole right now.
Arad in our chat brings up a very fascinating question. Chardol, are you getting digits while you're working the games at Great America?
I'm not getting any digits while I'm working at Great America.
Son of a bitch. Now, the follow-up question to that is it because there's no talent, or are you too nervous?
I'm too nervous and there's no talent.
Oh, what do we got to do? Shardal, you've had alcohol before, correct?
I've had alcohol before.
You know how they call that liquid courage? Some people call it that. It's a
liquid courage. I've heard of liquid courage.
Do you get the courage when you drink the liquid?
I get the courage when I drink the liquid.
So considering Great America is going to be shutting down for good after the season, have you thought about maybe slipping just a little bit liquid courage so you have the courage?
I'll slip a little bit of liquid courage to get some digits.
There you go. So to be
I was working at Great America and one of the lady guests, she put her hands on my shoulder. She was like caressing my shoulder.
Were you attracted to her?
Yeah.
Oh, and you did nothing about that. No phone number, no digits.
And I was sitting at work. I was at work and I was on my lunch break. And you know what one of my coworkers said? She said that she had a problem with her outfit. He said that her cleavage was showing, like she had too much cleavage showing.
No such thing as too much cleavage.
No, but like we were sitting at lunch.
I know.
And my coworker saying that was an inappropriate dress. Like you can't be having your cleavage showing out like that. Like you're on kids. What are your kids gonna think?
That's true.
If you got kids walking around and you're dressing scandalous like that, what are your kids gonna think?
But
you're setting a bad example for your younger individuals if you're dressing up with so much cleavage showing and you're scandalous and you're dressing up like that. What are their young kids gonna think?
Shardal,
their kids were like really young. Her kids were very young. You know how young the kids were. Mom's kids were. They were like very young. They were not even teenagers. They were like young kids. They were like babies.
Shardal, here's the alternative perspective on that. Don't all little kids need mama milk?
No, but it's inappropriate for a woman to dress up like that.
Okay. All right.
But if if my mom was if kids moms would dress if moms would dress up like that, babies need their milk, right?
Babies need their milk, correct?
So then it's okay for women to dress up like that.
Well, I was just
maybe what they're trying to do, maybe they're trying to gain some attention, right? Like women want to, they want to do things so you gain gain attention. That's the
obvious answer. Yes, that is most likely why they're
doing
that. Let's try to bring the show back to some sort of maturity here.
That's when I'm working at Great America and I see a beautiful lady walking around in nothing but a bathing suit, and I look over there, I get attracted to that thing. You know, it's okay. You know, I get attracted to those women. I'm a 30-year-old handsome man. I like getting attracted to women.
You're not 30 yet. Hold on to your 20s.
No, I'm 20. I'm almost 30.
Shardal, what if societal norms allowed cleavage but also allowed men to show off bulges? Would you be okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
All right, that's a fair trade-off, right?
I was going to the water park at my when I was going because I have a water park at my work.
Raging Waters? Raging Waters?
No, South Bay Shores. It's in Great America. We have a water park.
Yeah.
I was not wearing my shirt, and then nobody said anything to me. I was shirtless, walking and sitting down and having lunch in the water park. And
What's
then
a water park? Yeah, that's normal, Shardal.
But my friend said don't take your shirt off and walk around. He felt a cringe. My friend felt really cringe about me walking around with my shirt off. No, he felt cringe about that.
He shouldn't. That's his problem, not yours.
No, but my friend is cringe. He feels cringy about that.
Shardal, are you watching Warrior Summer League action?
I've been watching some of the summer league games, but I just watched a little bit of it. I wasn't able to watch the whole game.
Well, T Patron in our chat is saying that I'm being a hater because I'm not buttering up Leger Jones, the Warriors' second-round pick. He's a second-round pick, man. Like I'm not sitting here saying he's a bust. I don't know if a second-round pick could be a bust. All I'm saying is I don't know if he's ready for the NBA yet. I think he needs some time in Santa Cruz. Shardal, do I sound like a Leger Jones hater? Or do you think it's okay to be a little critical in analysis?
No, you're not a hater.
Thank you, brother. I don't think
Forget about that. You're not a hater. Forget about those people.
I like the handle T Patron, but
forget about those people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take care of those. If they try and bother you, I'm gonna take care of those.
Thanks,
people.
brother. You got my back.
I will punch.
You got my back.
I have your back. I will punch them.
Love and respect. Love and respect. What about A-Rad in the chat? I like this trade proposal. What do you think, Shardal? Pajemski and a future second-round pick for Klay Thompson. I'd do it.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Heartbeat. Yeah, immediately. A-Rad.
In a heartbeat.
Great idea. Great idea. That deserves an audience applause. It does. Hands or a hand. Yeah, I agree. I would happily do that. Shardal, love you. Are you hosting anything on your channel?
I'm not hosting anything on my channel. The
Why?
2026 FIFA World Cup is set.
Yes.
Argentina and Spain. I'm going Argentina. I'm going Lionel Messi, my favorite player. Love Lionel Messi. I have an FC Barcelona jersey.
The Spaniards own soccer. They own football. Spain versus the other hemisphere,
Cyrus,
Spain. Yeah.
My mother went to Barcelona.
Yes.
And she got me the shorts and the jerseys. Like $200 for the whole set.
For Spain?
No, for Barcelona. She got me the shorts and the jerseys.
Oh, the club. The club Barcelona.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like $200.
Awesome. Yeah. That's
she
awesome.
spent money on me. She bought me a whole Barcelona soccer kit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Are your parents going to sign up for Sunrun?
I'm gonna tell them that we should sign up for Sunrun.
Yeah, dude. And you get $500 out of it. You can go to the strip club, have the time of your life.
It'll be great.
Any club.
It'll be great. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great.
Shardal, sign us off, brother. Say bye to everybody.
Viewers, make sure to click the like button, smash the subscribe button, ring the notification bell for the 1993 Matthew McConaughey movie Dazed and Confused, and also subscribe to the Apex Sports Network, the former SGA.
You changed the name?
Network, the former SGA.
SGA's gone?
I'm Apex Sports Network. That was the former SGA.
What inspired the new name? What's the inspiration for Apex?
I just wanted to change it.
Well, I know, I imagine that, but why Apex? Like, what gave you that idea?
I chose.
Did you just
Apex.
think of it? You just thought of it? It sounded cool, and
I just thought of it. It sounded cool.
Good stuff. I like it.
I'm creative.
JJ Lee in our chat before he goes. And side note, I hope you and JJ connected. Great America writing. For your information, Steve Kerr bases his offense on FC Barcelona's famous tactics, and he's under the delusion that his life is paralleled with their legendary coach Pep Guardiola. I hope I pronounced that right. That's news to me. I always thought his offense.
Make sure to subscribe to the Golden Days in reference to the 1993 Matthew McConaughey movie Dazed and Confused, and also subscribe to the Apex Sports Network. I'm at 541 subscribers. I'm 59 subs away from 600. So make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. If you want to stay up with more Bay Area content, 49ers content, Giants content, Sharks content, want to keep up with that content, make sure to go there and show some love, man. Help me out.
Hell yeah, dude.
Congratulations. Help both of us. Help Cy and help me. We both.
By the way, just to let people know, sorry it took me this long to bring it up. No show tomorrow. The Professor Armando Laura is on vacay. So happy hour will resume a week from tomorrow. No show. Shardal, have a great weekend, man. You're working a lot these days, huh?
I'm working tomorrow 3:45 to 10:30.
Oh, get those digits, man. Get those digits.
I'm going to get those digits.
Opportunities are few and far in between, brother. Take advantage when they fall on your lap. When a woman with cleavage is buttering you up, ask for a phone number. You don't even have to ask. Just hold your phone up and do the whole, syncing thing. Just whatever. Get those digits. Get that info.
The San Jose Sharks just unveiled the 2026 to 2027 schedule. They're playing Florida to open up the season, and they're playing the Kings 2 days after.
Wow, JJ Lee, his comments about Steve Kerr taking that offense from Barcelona, reportedly that information came from Stephen Curry when he was on LeBron's Mind the Game pod. Interesting. JJ Lee, thank you. I did not know that. I'm going to look into that a little more. Nick the Greek is also happy you're back. He thought bad things happened to you because of your absence. Turns out you're just working hard. You're busting your ass. You're living the dream. Stay-at-home son. I wish I could be that. You are truly an inspiration for all, Shardal. Love you. Anything else?
I'm a stay-at-home son.
Damn right.
Have you heard about a term called a trad wife? A
I've
trad
heard that
wife?
term. Yes,
It's like a stay-at-home. It's like a
I know
stay-at-home.
your situation's better.
No, you know a trad. You know, like I'm a stay-at-home son. You know what a trad wife is? It's basically like she's a. You know, It's a stay-at-home mom.
I'm a stay-at-home son.
It was great being on the show. I'll see you. If I don't, I'll see you on next Friday happy hour.
Just whatever. We'll see. Yeah, it's summer. There's no the schedule. So I got a thing also Mondays. I don't know if you work on Mondays, Chardall. We're gonna introduce a new segment. We're gonna call it NBA 101. One of my oldest friends going back to college, my San Luis Obispo days, Jerry Perez. He's a Laker fan, and so we're just gonna bring his perspective, and we're gonna call it NBA 101. So stay tuned for that on Mondays. We're branching out a little bit here because when the Warriors are this bad, you got to come up with other avenues to explore. So Mark Haynes joins us for the I-80 crossover. I got my boy Jerry Perez joining me for the NBA 101, the 101 referencing the Highway 101, connecting the Bay Area and LA. Stay tuned for that. Chardall, congrats on Apex.
The 2026-2027 NBA schedule comes out in mid-August. Comes out around August 11th through the 20th. So we get to preview the schedule for what games to pre-for. I'm thinking about doing that on my channel. Would you want to do that on my channel?
Sure.
Go over the NBA schedule for the Warriors.
Let me know. Yeah, I might do that.
Would that be kind of fun to go over the schedule?
Fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that schedule because we're going to find out how the Warriors will do for the first half of the season before Jimmy Butler comes back. I'm all in. Where did you read that? That mid-August is when they're going to release the schedule.
So look at you I went to Google and I typed like when is the 2026 to 2027 schedule will come out. It said mid-August.
Look at you.
And then the season is going to start on October 1st.
If you Google I'm not making this up. If you go to the Google search engine and type in NBA schedule, you know what it says? The AI overview says. It says.
What does it say?
It says the official 2026-27 NBA regular season schedule is currently on hold as the league waits for LeBron James to finalize his free agency decision. And we said this at the beginning of the show. This is entirely because of the TV schedule, because every game LeBron plays, it's going to be nationally televised. They need to know what team he's on. They can't figure that out until they find out what the team is. So he's holding everything up. Funny shit. Chardall, we'll see you soon, all right?
You're the man, you're the myth, the legend. You rock and roll, you slay every single day.
That's
kill it, bro. You kill it, bro. You kill it, bro.
Bye, everybody. Stay cool
see you later,
out there.
Man.
Love y'all.
I'll see you next time on Golden Days. See you later. The Apex Sports Network is out. Woo!